from you now, girl.
Hey guys, your buddy Game Man here. One of them classic reactions. He's just read the chapter and he's telling you what he's thoughts. So I just read the chapter of Fairy Tale, and yeah, it was okay, I guess. I mean, finally, Fairy Law. Freaking, I've been saying this from the start of the war. It should have been used, but apparently now is the perfect time for Fairy Law, as Eileen enchants all her soldiers to have uber powerful magic, and her herself isn't even drained. It really makes you think, like, how strong is Eileen and how shitty is it going to be when she uses to, like, one slash to the body or one punch to the face. I feel really sorry for Eileen. Like, she seems really strong, and it feels like she's going to be taken out so quickly, it's not even really funny. Other than that, yeah, Makarov finally decides to sacrifice his life. For what? I mean, I'm going to just put it this way, right? Okay. There are 3 people on the battlefield that can use Fairy Law. Laxus, Mavis, and Makarov, right? Apparently now, Fairy Law drains your life energy, which has never been the case before, because the first time it was used in the series, Makarov literally used it to show off how powerful Fairy Tale was. It was literally like it wasn't against Phantom Troop or whatever they called themselves, Phantom Lorde. And they show up, and they were basically defeated, and Makarov's like, yeah, Fairy Law, bitches. You guys sit down, like, we are that powerful. I mean, it was basically show-off magic the first time it was used. And Laxus used it casually against Grey and against Gadriel and Natsu, even though he didn't have to. He was beating them pretty much by himself, but he used it casually against them anyways. So I don't know where this whole draining your life thing came in. It just seems like something Mashima made up to justify the fact that he hasn't used the most powerful magic in the goddamn series so far. Also, we don't know how much damage Fairy Law did. Did it take out a Spriggan? How strong is Fairy Law? It take out Father, yeah, but it's not really useful. So apparently, right, the father are dead, but like, who cares? The father are irrelevant, and besides, they can just be woken back up. This is the thing in Fairy Law. It doesn't kill your opponents, it just knocks them out. And Eileen's magic is like the perfect counter to it. She just needs to enchant them again, and they all get back up, and it's like, oh shit, like, oh crap, that was a waste of time. Yeah, so Makarov sacrifices his life. I'm putting that in quotation marks. The Tenro tree is attached to the island. I don't know if Mashima can play around with whatever the fuck he wants. Next chapter, I fully expect him to be right next to the Tenro tree, like, oh shit, I'm back. Turns out, yeah, that Tenro tree doesn't even let me die. Isn't that what it say? It stated, like, the Tenro tree boosts the magic of all Fairy Tale members, and on top of that, gives them invincibility while they're on the island. Which is why Azuma had to cut it down. So it's there. That's the way. Like, until I see his body buried, okay, I'm not gonna think he's dead, because it's Fairy Tale. Like, everyone's come back from life worse. I mean, Gadriel had his lower half missing. If he can come back from that, then you can come back from it. Didn't Juvia lose her heart? Like, anyway. So you have Fairy Law, right? I don't know. As I said, I don't know what kind of damage it did. That was basically it. Trump for a chapter called Trump Card. It was, as I said, it was meh. Like, oh, Fairy Law against Father. Like, unless you really cared about Timmy in the war, you don't. I mean, a Father number 606 isn't really gonna matter, is it? Like, and as I said, Eileen, you think would just be able to just enchant them back up to life, which would seem like a complete waste of time on Makarov's part. One thing that did surprise me was how strong these guys became. I mean, Urza's be tired right now, so it's fair that they can beat him, but people like Gildark are just one-shotting most of them, so it didn't even make much of a difference. I felt like also the strong members of Fairy Tale are just wasting their time here fighting Father, when they should be like straight marching, flying. You've got flyers, teleporters, people who can teleport and shit. And then the funny part about the thing using Fairy Law, right? Just remember this. Mavis rushes in like, hang on, I have a plan, that we can win this war. And Makarov's like, no, fuck you, I'm gonna sacrifice my life, goddammit. I'm like, what the fuck? Just listen to maybe she has a better plan than you guys all do. It's like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, then you have it's just like I started laughing at that part. It was like Mavis is like, wait, I have a plan to win the war, to maneuver and get past these guys, and Makarov's like, no, fuck you, I can't sit. I'm just like, wait, listen to the plan, and maybe it's a good one. Maybe it was like, oh, Makarov, don't use Fairy Law, I'll do it instead, given that I'm immortal. I'll just spam that shit. It's not like Mavis can't do magic. She used Fairy Sphere. So, anyway, like I said, that's really all that happened in this chapter. Nothing else. I don't think I missed anything. I'm just scrolling up and down to see if I missed anything. Nope, nothing. End versus Gray is still going on. The funny thing though was I was thinking, right, did Makarov consider End an enemy? And if he did, would it affect Natsu? It doesn't seem like it did, but it would be hilarious if like END was knocked out the next chapter, and that's how Gray managed to win. So anyway, that's the chapter. Like I said, not much happened. See you guys next week.